she said, they said, we said, we keeping it real with Wanda B. Oh, she's the real deal, keeping it real for real, keeping it real with Wanda B. Oh, all inclusion, no confusion. He said, she said, clearing up the drama with Wanda.
Hey, it's me, Wanda B, and you are tuned in to He Said, She Said on IntellectualRadio.com. We're here every back. So happy to be with you. This is our booze and ghosting edition. Boo. Oh, your boo. You know your boo who you sometimes ghost. Is it really your boo if you ghost them?
First of all,
we're going to talk about that.
Is he really your boo?
Is he really your boo? Was she really your boo? If you went this is 9100-708-599-5100. Tell my boy Sal I sent you. Tell Samir I sent you. Go to Allstate Insurance, Auto, Home, or Life Insurance, 708-599. And then you got to get your bling on, okay? Go to wonderfulbling.com. Wonderful, me, Wanda, WANDAFUL. I'm full of bling, BLING. Wonderfulbling.com and get your paparazzi jewelry. It's fun, it's fabulous, and $5.
This one's already sold.
Holla! That's a you one, isn't it?
This is a me piece. So I'm taking that one.
I said, you know what? I got to put some out. I know this is Nia.
Yes.
That's N dot. And as I'm speaking of N dot is here in the house. And Nia, affectionately known as N dot here. Hello, N dot.
I can't even match your accent right now. Hello, Wanda. I got a song though with Wanda.
Wanda.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, day. You ready?
Most definitely.
You kind of solo here representing the He's today.
Yeah.
Okay, so Facebook, you help them out. I got my normal fellas who check in. Hopefully you'll check in on the booze and ghosting edition and help Lou out.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
All right. We're going to get into the topic. I'm going to let my girl, N dot, explain booze and ghosting. It's the only time of the year I can do this.
Take it how you want.
Take it how you want it. We ain't talking about you.
Right.
It don't fit.
A head dog will holler is what I've been told. Booze and ghosting. So this came about because everybody's talking about cuffing season. The weather has pushed us back. Global warming is really transitioning even into the whole relationship sector. So normally you would have your cuffing boo. And so we are going to talk about how you become a boo, the rules of booing. Is it cuffing? Does it transitions in ships, or are we using good stuff? So that's one of the things. And then cuffing, ghosting. Nobody breaks up with anybody anymore. You broke up with because somebody done ghosted you. Like, you don't hear from them. They don't return any text messages. So what's
Are the rules to ghosting?
I don't know. I've been ghosted and I've ghosted.
Okay.
I'm not a good breakupper.
I'm not either. Facebook. Facebook, well, this is what I'd like you to do. Let me know if you've ever, tell me how you catch your boo. Do you wait for cuff ghost, or do you think that is totally rude and I would never ghost nobody? You should be upfront, be honest.
I'm gonna talk to you and let y'all lying. I think I'm a good communicator, but I will ghost.
Ron Reed said, ghosting, babe. He said my middle name is Casper. Oh.
The true and affectionate ghoster.
He said he is Casper the friendly.
Wow.
Not responded to another text. Not hear from me again. The good morning, beautiful.
That he sent all the booze.
Crickets.
Yep.
So ghosting. Oh, so Nima, you said you've admitted to being a ghoster.
I am a ghoster. And it's just because I really don't like conflict. And most of the time, if I'm ghosting you, it's because of like I showed up at a first date and like I did not like you again, and so I'm like, how do I get out this jam? Like, how do you tell somebody I don't like you?
And I know somebody's gonna write. Just say that.
But you can feel the energy though. You can feel the energy. The
Well,
energy don't lie.
You feel the energy when someone doesn't like you.
Yeah,
You got to speak in the mic.
Huh?
Speak in the mic.
Oh, speaking of my, oh yeah, what I was saying is the energy. You can definitely, if the vibe isn't there.
Do you think
know?
some people don't recognize it though? Because I do.
But I think for the most part, those are the people that are, they're probably either used to it.
Well, okay, so then I'm guilty because I give off good energy. Like I'm a people's person, so I'm gonna make the best out of the situation.
Exactly.
But they are in turn like, yes, we go together.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Kelly wrote a story as I'm a professional ghoster.
What? I cannot believe Kelly. I would be like, Kelly. Now I know I'm gonna take me, but Kelly,
I would think she'd be the one to tell you right off. No,
you have to share, Kelly.
You have to share because that doesn't sound like you. To me, you're the one. And why?
And
you know why? Because something.
Yes, because your breath stank.
Right.
You look like you your daddy's son.
Your daddy's son.
I'm thinking about switching to the Android because with the iPhone they can see if like they send you a text message, you try to ghost them. I just don't even answer it. Like if I feel like
I wish I could, but I can't stand that you don't have a necklace, paparazzi necklace.
That's
yes,
cute.
I realized this one, y'all, because I'm just showing it to y'all today. I realized that from her necklace. Right. That part of it's just a necklace. So you know what? Though I believe in ghosting, and that's because I just don't. I feel I don't want to be mean.
Yeah. I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
And so how do I like? But
I'm just smooth with it. I don't like
how
really
you
telling
smooth
people
with it?
no.
How you?
So
wait. Let me read off these. I'm gonna listen to how Lou smooth with it. Madeline said, and that's only because you guys, I can only get to try to get to everybody. Madeline said, yes, I've done it. Nope, don't believe it about my Maddie Pooh. You guys, you got to check out my dear friends. Oh, why is the name of your show escaping me in the middle of this? Help me out, Madeline. Divas Den. Thank you. Every third Saturday at 10 a.m. on IntellectualRadio.com. Always love when my intellectual radio family check in. Thank you very much. Divas Den, third Sundays here at IntellectualRadio.com. Ron Reed said, I let them know up front. I'm not looking for a girlfriend room. So
are you let them know up front they should not expect to hear from you or have a response every time you reach out?
You don't ghost. If you tell them that, then you just being real 100.
No, it isn't. But I think that he's being upfront. But I'm saying to most women, they'll look at it that way, like he's being an asshole. Yeah, so I'm just speaking from that point of view.
They'll be like, oh, yes, exactly. I agree. Yeah. Read Kelly's for me.
So Kelly said plenty. That's all she
no, one more. She said,
it hasn't popped up. Working a little slower.
Men killing folks these days because I save myself. Post, block, and you know what? I have found that when I've tried to be honest, if I give a reason that sounds like it's about them, like, well, it's because you this, they go, well, you don't even know me yet. Then I wind up being in some of them trying to prove that you don't know enough about me. So how can you say that right now? Because that has happened to me more than once where they debated. And I've tried this, me, not you. And they still, because I thought you can't debate me on.
If I tell you it's me.
If it means them.
Right.
Yeah. But debate on me, that it has caused me to go. Oh, what were you saying?
He said something about iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You out about able to go.
Right, exactly. Because it's like if you some people don't realize like if you open up the message, it'll show that you've seen the message, and then if you they send you like multiple text messages, if you like I say that even if you saw it, right? So I just I got like about 50 text messages.
I can't stand the notifications, and that's sad that I have to look because I can't see unopened messages. And
well, see, and I've had a message sent to me from iPhone that said deliver, and I was like, "What?" Like
Right.
You hadn't actually looked at it.
receipt.
Yeah.
So
Took
it's
it off
with
though. You know that.
no to give him, and I was like, "What? How did
Right.
I
saw
do
you.
this?" Yeah, I know you saw my
I know
message.
you
I
saw
saw
you.
you.
I do agree then with why Renee would do it. Why Kelly would do it because the guy just we don't
It
click.
just doesn't work.
I
Yeah,
have
the
yet
vibe
to
isn't
meet
there.
anybody that had a sit down breakup conversation. Like, you know what? Let's go to lunch and break up, and then we okay. I've yet to meet that person. Have you had a healthy breakup?
No,
Like,
my last breakup was through text message.
It's
I was
over.
like, damn.
At least you didn't go.
with.
Oh, she broke up with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't want to go together no more. Like, how do
Right.
you break up with
What did
somebody?
she say?
You just like, I guess I think people send text messages like with the new technology, people send a text message and they'll send it in a way based on how they feel your personality is. Like if they think you're a smooth person, like I'm a, old school cat, but with that type of mentality. But
Oh, nah.
Yeah,
What?
I broke up
so,
first.
yeah.
I think I'm currently being ghosted. I'm almost 100% sure, but it was from an incident that I brought on myself. I lied about something that I should not have lied about.
Right.
Nemia don't lie, not my end. No,
Yeah,
she
but
don't.
let me tell you,
Nobody make me
You probably
believe
just
that
caught you
about
off
you.
guard.
it did.
And you
The
wanted to recheck
situation
it.
called me
Yeah.
off guard, and
That
I
happens.
honestly, and then when he was like, "You're lying," I was like, "You're right. I'm lying, and I apologize for lying."
And that's
So I
okay.
came right back
Not with
and
him,
told
it was.
It's okay.
Yeah,
was like, "You
he
don't lie
gave
to
me,
boo."
he responded to one message and then he's not responded anymore. And I was like, I
Right.
probably will never talk. I just want you to know I really didn't mean the lies.
I want to know what you
Right.
lied about.
Oh, we'll have to talk about it. 100% transparent, but y'all.
Not on IntellectualRadio.com today.
Okay. Well, I got like old school caught up. Like someone was coming to meet me and then someone else showed up. And so I was like, oh, quick, what do I do? So I called the person that's on the way and was like, get here or when you're close and then I'll know to be ready. And they were already parked. I was like, because I'm not there. And he was like, well,
he saw you sitting there.
he parked behind my car.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you got
And it was
caught
only because
up.
someone was coming by to talk about,
Yeah,
allegedly,
right.
he was coming to talk about his dead son. He was like, I'm outside. I was like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? He did. He just popped and I went clean off. I know.
If you're not in committed
In
relationship.
hindsight, I was like, this was just a dumb situation, but
Because you were caught. I mean, you did.
Yeah.
If you.
Yeah. He was parked. Don't lie. That's why I don't lie, because it's just dumb.
It seems like you get
He was
caught
like,
up
I was
with.
parking. I watched you or a guy. I was like, and he was like, I thought for sure that person was just coming in the building. Down was like,
Oh,
my bad.
I'm ghosting you too.
But he had ghosted me like a couple weeks ago. So you
Just
don't want
got
to be
him
the
back.
one to get broke up
Not-
with.
not
Like I
intentionally.
wanted to do the breakup,
Yeah.
and like I ain't want to go down in the books as the person that messed up.
It doesn't.
So
It doesn't matter to me though. Like like I'm at that point in my life where I feel like things happen for a reason. If you do the breaking up or someone do the breaking up, it's like it's okay.
Oh,
Like, you
Lou,
have to be- when you're upfront with people, what you think about is not secure with themselves and not used to people telling them those particular things. Like it's okay to be critiqued. To that these are the things that make you better, or these are some things you got to work on. But for now, I'm at another level, at another place in my.
don't like me.
Exactly.
I don't really care.
I don't.
It's a
I'm
goodbye.
at that point where I'm like, I'm good. Not
now,
everybody will like me.
tell me about that though, because a lot of people they need an exit into a job, and I think it'll affect the next job.
Yeah.
But relationship wise, I don't go, and I don't need an exit.
I know who I
interview.
am. I know
Well,
who
most
I
of my
am.
exes end up being friends later. I am done being the friend of the ex. So
Mhm.
if
Really?
we go together, I'm not gonna be your friend.
Why wouldn't you want to be their friend?
Because if I'm that great of a
Yeah.
Be there.
yeah, like no,
I think I agree with that because I get that too. Where now you got to be, I got to be your best friend.
Her
No,
life
get
like
your.
you ruined mine.
Yeah.
That's all.
Your life wasn't
I don't have a
ruined.
problem with it though. I'm normally that one that
She
can be
exaggerates.
friends. I don't have a problem with that. Like we can be friends and chop it up, and that's it. You know, privileges, and they don't want to put it in.
I mean, no.
Right.
Break me and I'm outside.
Right.
I'm outside. Where you at? Outside. We on break. So we go together
No
again.
details
We
at
go
all.
together again.
What you doing?
Nope.
You coming over?
Yeah.
Outside.
I mean,
On break. I'm out. I'm on break.
You're listening to IntellectualRadio.com. We've been talking about booze and ghosting. So how do you cuff your boo? It's cuffing season. It's getting kind of chilly. Snuggle next to a boo.
Listen,
What's the way you cuff your boo?
atmosphere is serious. Like now, and I'm normally legit about being home by myself. Now, like, dang, I really would like a warm body in this bed.
I would like to really Netflix and chill.
Right.
And I didn't have not one of those moments this summer. Not one time was I in the bed this summer. Like,
you have the Netflix and chill booze though, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I got chill
You do
booze.
have
I don't have Netflix and if you look, if I call you after
You know what it
what
is.
you call them?
boo.
Boot up.
Yep.
You might be sure heated.
No, it ain't nothing like the real thing.
No.
No, he didn't blame
Pillows rolling over. Like I have perfectly managed to like line my pillows up so like if you do roll over and feel like you done rolled into a hug, but then you wake up.
No, that's real. That's real.
Wait, you got your pillows lined up so you can roll into them like you being
hugged.
hugged.
Like you
got
been-
the big king pillow.
Yeah,
She fluffing them and hugging them.
Exactly.
With a little
Yeah. I still
He want, but to act like they spooning you.
Yep.
You want a spoon boo?
I want a spoon
Let's
boo.
make a spoon pillow. We're gonna do it.
Yes.
Okay.
We're the IntellectualRadio.com world.
Yeah,
Don't steal our
wow.
idea, y'all. If you listening in Africa, I better not see no in Africa, y'all, because I know y'all listen. So if you listen to IntellectualRadio.com, we have patented that. I just sent it in the mail and sent it back to myself 3 times.
China.
China.
Spoon pillow.
That's not politically correct.
She was
How is that
dumb.
different?
She was just because the
That was insensitive of me to go into my.
it was it
my
was a
Mandarin
quick joke
voice.
back, and you recognized that it was her apology was I'm sorry.
Not enough said. I'm sorry that
Like
you don't
Nene
like
Lee
it.
said, I said what I said.
Look, at the end of the day, they're just mad that her ratings weren't as good as Tamara Hall's ratings. You know.
Oh, you must be a Tamara Hall fan because your eyes kind of lit up. His eyes lit up. Yes. He was like Tamara Hall.
That was just.
So what do you look for in a winter cuff boo?
I think winter cuff booze. Ooh, I don't know. I think that's a hard one because how do you look for one in the first place? I think you may be the because you sound like you said that like you know what you're looking for.
I do. You know. I just, so allergies. I got for consistency that like if I call you after 10, you are.
Let's write this down.
Like if you contact me, I'm going to answer them through.
Yeah.
And do you the same way? You are good with coming through or me coming through to you, but it's not one-sided.
What if he's out and about and he's like, well, I'll be there at 1, like after he's done kicking it.
I don't have everything to come to me. Like,
but just be available.
But I don't think that's dating or I mean, well, you know, men seeing each other. And we ain't been talking. Like, I'm a dude. Maybe it depends on who it is.
What would you do, Lou?
I ain't getting up out my bed at 1 o'clock. It depends on who it is. I've been trying to, you know, that I'm digging. Maybe
you got already.
How do you
build the rapport? Right.
How do you make a new cuff boo?
Some form of interaction, like whether it's, you know, the gram by the friend of a friend, like y'all have some form of communication. It's like they hit you at 1 o'clock in the morning. They might be a little lit. You might be a little lit at 1 o'clock in the morning. If I'm feeling, yeah, you can stop. But if
you're not gonna get out the bed,
yeah, I ain't getting out the Like, I'm my sleep.
See, you cut off the boo list.
See,
You go to cover
would
list
not
'cause you're
be
not
the-
available. I don't like to only be available when I want you to be available.
Right,
You
right,
got to
right.
go both ways.
See, I need reciprocity. Cup and boo. Like
Right.
if you put out the call or I put out the call, we both agree to answer the call. And sometimes you may not be available, and I may not be available.
Right.
Like I have a
No,
cup
no doubt.
boo, and sometimes he calls and I'm asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I call him.
It's legitimate. So that is
Yeah.
legitimately
No doubt.
sleep. But the legitimate, you come, yes. You want me to come over there? No, because I like that wouldn't be fair.
Right. Now the opposite
wouldn't.
holds true. Like if you tell me you're on your way
Don't
and
show
don't show up,
Ooh,
you are cut.
Cut, boo.
You
I
are.
didn't know that.
See?
But what if you feel like what if your
That
intention
happens.
was
That
to get up
happens.
and you were in the
Yeah, that
bed
happens. That
and then you fall back asleep and you meant to get up but you didn't. Does that count as a cut?
You better wake up sometime in the middle. If it's 3:33 a.m., you better text me and be like, "Man, I fell asleep." That way, when I wake up, I can be like, "Oh, okay, that's legit." But not
Right,
to
right,
say
right.
it to
2 days
ghost
later.
to
Yeah.
ghost
Yeah,
a
yeah,
boo
yeah,
ghost
yeah,
text is
Yeah.
unacceptable.
But sometimes you hit somebody at 3:00 in the morning. It's like, all right, if they 30 minutes or 15 minutes and 5 minutes,
Yeah.
you can be knocked out. Like,
Mhm.
it is what it is. So I feel you on that. You hit me up the next day and let me know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because
Yeah.
I enjoy sleep too, and it's done. So
I'm irritated. I'm
you
waking
have
up
to
with an
respond.
attitude.
That'd be another rule. You got to respond in the timely fashion.
You do. And
What is the time limit on
it depends
booing?
on no,
No,
seriously. Like,
Because
look,
I can move on to the next
Exactly.
couple.
Oh, y'all ain't got no Rolodex of cuff boos now.
Yes.
that's
She
real
going
though.
through. Well, you were too late. You snooze, you lose.
You snooze.
So
you
how
lose.
long
or
you
else
give them?
you get caught like
You get
like
caught
I
up,
said,
right? That's real.
by
You
double
throw too
boos.
many apples.
And seriously, like you got to really think like women think just like men do. So the same thing applies for both genders.
Yep.
So what do you think about convenience? Because the hour away cuff and boo is too far. It's like that's
Yeah,
too
yeah,
far.
yeah.
You gotta have a convenient boo that if you
Yeah.
say it's 11 a.m. and can you get that, it don't take you an hour to get
It
here
gotta
because
be
I'll
like-
be asleep.
Has someone that's convenient. I think everyone has somebody. Someone.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day. Like
Especially when you first meet somebody, I always assume you got a boo out
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I'm not gonna ask it like who the boo is. I'm just gonna give you that grace period that as we begin to set a foundation for a relationship, that you eventually cut off.
I'll ask if
your
I
line.
like you. If I ain't really feeling you like that, I don't really ask too many questions.
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
Nah. I just
Now,
like,
what
what's
if
up?
what
What's
if you did meet somebody you liked and you
Right.
you were looking to kind of establish something more
right?
a cuff boo?
Yeah.
What's your response to that then?
Cool.
Are you turned off by it?
No, you're not necessarily turned off by it. Like I say, it depends on the vibe. If that particular person has someone that she's dealing with, like we all do, I'm sure I'll have someone that I'm dealing with as well. But there's certain things that attract people to each other. So I feel like, maybe you'll stay friends with that person, or, when you like, it doesn't take long. If you're interested or if they're interested,
Okay.
So
you don't mind being cuff boo number 6?
no, I don't want to be. Men are very territorial, so I'm a Taurus. So you know how Taurus.
Oh. I don't know why I've never established your sign.
Yeah, we're very territorial.
Very.
So I like just dealing with in a monogamous relationship. So ultimately, during the cuffing season, you try to weed out who's gonna be the one you dealing with for the summer or in the spring. So it's a little blooming process.
What's your cutoff? What's the cutoff to the cuffing season? Are you guys follow the exact rule that when spring comes, it's time to unboo you?
Well, the cutoff to become a cuff and boo is I don't think there's a cutoff to become.
They have a whole season.
They do have a whole season, but I'm pretty liberal.
Like they playing their
with
own
my
league.
yeah. Most people by now you have your cuff boo. However,
so you late in the season if
I'm
you
late
just
in
looking.
the season, but I got rollover cuff boots.
Right.
Oh, they come back. They come back every winter. Like they perennials.
Listen,
Right.
yes. They come in with the moms when the moms.
Boy, as long as you plan them.
She plant her seeds and
Yeah.
wait for them to grow
Once you
in the
plant-
fall.
Moms is a
September
fall season.
23rd. coming up.
Back. That's right.
We both sending texts like, "Hey, how was your summer?"
What you do this summer?
I already know what it is. Yep. Hey, boo. And then like generally when the birds start chirping, when
It's time for you to go.
we both kind of fall off, and it's mainly because like have a good healthy social life,
Right.
so they out in these streets too come
Yeah.
summer. So I see you when I see you, and I'm okay with that.
That's crazy.
That's funny and sweet. I think that's a little sweet relationship.
Oh,
Right?
The birds are off though now.
The birds are off. They chirp all the time. Like what in the world? It's that daggone global warming.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying that this season usually runs cuffing season from October to March and has very different rules. And there are some do's and cuffing season. So, 1 second as I get to what they are.
I can tell you one don't is you don't do public things with your cuffing boo.
No.
No, we're not going to the movies. You're not coming over to my family house for Thanksgiving, Christmas. I might bring you a plate from like the events, but to the we go together. Right. And now people are going to ask and inquire about you. And even if we show up at the same place, because you know, I got a boo in the circle, play it off. There's no come here and let me put my tongue down your throat happening. Come in and get this sugar. However, I'm gonna send you that text when I get on my car. Like, looking good.
Yeah. What's good?
Sweet.
What you on?
I saw you. What you want tonight? What you got
what
planned?
You doing?
Yeah. You coming through
for the night?
You coming through tonight, or am I coming to you?
Yep. Oh, that's an interesting relationship. And so, what if they meet someone in between? You're okay with letting them go?
Yeah, I've had a cuff boo to tell me that, like, you know, he was pursuing a relationship, and
and that was that.
That was that. It stung a little bit because he was a good cuff boo, but you know.
And had he been seasonal? Had he been around?
He's a mom. He's a mom.
He's a mom.
He's
a perennial. Moms. We're gonna call him moms. He was a mom. He came back. Oh, to lose and it's hard to find a good one, I'm sure.
It is.
Find a good one, boy. You gotta keep him.
You gotta keep him. Not many people are willing, especially like you said, men are very territorial.
Yeah.
So if you get a guy, ladies, that is okay with the cuffing parameters, you try to hold on to him. Mm-hmm. But I think men, because y'all do stuff to make a woman think she is your girl. So then they start acting crazy. How about invite them over?
They do girlfriend things with coughing boo.
Instead of just calling her after 10, y'all calling them over for like dinner.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cook you a little something.
They try to fill in all the gaps of not having a significant other.
You know, like this coaster, you just need to like you have to be. What I've realized over the years, you have to be strategic at everything. So at the end,
give me some of your strategy.
Yeah, give us.
I mean, they won't tell nobody. they not gonna tell nobody out there at IntellectualRadio.com.
Nobody else will know but us and Intellectual Radio.
Your strategy.
No, I'm just like you do, like something like what you just said. Like, you know, if you from 11 to 5 in the morning.
But if you spend the whole weekend. Cuffing
season on and it doesn't like give you a full day unless it's a snowstorm. Unless you even only a particular few you can call and be like, hey, a snowstorm coming in. You want to get snowed here or get snowed in there.
Exactly.
Not everybody is worthy for that. Like cuffing is when the sun is up. I'm not cooking you breakfast. I'm not expecting breakfast. I'm getting up. I might get another cuff in. And I'm leaving out the house.
For all the people that have multiple covers, they know already that the snowstorm is coming, so they have to go.
So they pack up the chips.
Yeah, they like, look, I gotta get out of here.
What's the guy from Channel 9, the weatherman?
Oh wait, they either get out or prepare to stay in.
No, exactly. If they date multiple people, they already know that.
You gotta be on your weather tip.
You got somebody in the house.
I need to get up out of here.
Like, man, I snowed in.
You know.
And that, ladies, I mean, FYI, if you want to know if your guy is like playing the snow, call him. Don't text him.
Exactly. See,
and if he can't answer,
you got to think like this.
If he don't answer, he's cuffed by somebody else.
Most definitely.
in the cuffing season.
Most definitely.
So they it's very clear as to your intentions with the cuffing
We said
season.
that,
That
yeah.
is it. That it is what
That's
it
in any
is.
relationship. You should be.
And that they have to be able to handle expiration dates. That
Mm-hmm.
come March this
Right.
Mhm.
ends.
But like my cuffs, my mom's, we've never had a conversation that like their mom and they're my mom.
Right.
Right.
No.
It's always kind of been assumed because we don't do anything outside
So
of
you already know
mumming.
what and every all the rules that we've talked about already. They said another one is don't go all in. Don't make it an emotional relationship. When you're cuddling up on the couch several times a week and introduce easy to dive deep into the emotional relationship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't do real relationship things with the
Exactly. Not at all.
don't introduce them to
Not
the
at all.
family.
No, it's too
Exactly.
much.
Now people are gonna ask and inquire. I got a great aunt who because I don't introduce people, she thinks I'm a lesbian.
Right.
She was like,
Right.
I never met her.
Exactly. And she's old school, so she doesn't use the word lesbian. She used like an old school inappropriate term. And so I'd rather not bring people to Thanksgiving and holidays and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And plus I have little cousins and I don't like I really am an angel. So I don't want them to be like, cousin Nene always got a new
A
who is
new
this?
boo every time
And
we
they
see
little
her,
people, so
someone
they'll
new.
say somebody else's name and you be like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Right.
What happened to
You didn't come
Johnny
last
from
time.
last Thanksgiving? He brought us toys. You didn't bring us
You didn't
nothing.
bring us nothing to eat.
That's a lot of work.
You don't have no candy.
But I've never, like you were just saying with the rules, I've never had a full out conversation, but it's
You know
pretty
what?
much
But
been assumed.
it's really crazy because like you don't necessarily talk about it. Or you don't have rules, but everyone, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
And everybody knows, like legit. I know that I am a cuff boo,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And they've never
Exactly.
said, Nemia, we're gonna be.
I want to sit down with you for a minute.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
Exactly.
this. Just so you know, this is only through cuffing season.
In March. I mean, we do still spend down on each other in the summer, but it's often.
spin down.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like
I'm
You
from the
know,
West Side.
you might
I don't know
you might
my
be at an event
lingo.
and like you saw them at the event and it's like later it's
on
like
31st
what
Street
you
Beach.
doing?
It was like,
Right. Or it's like,
you
what
at right
oh,
now?
you at the block club.
Looking good.
Looking like a snack.
You know?
Looking like a 2-piece.
Looking like a whole
Smelling good.
two-piece.
What do you say? Water glisten all over
All
your
over
body.
your
You're listening to He Said She Said on IntellectualRadio.com. We're an iHeart station, and I appreciate everybody who chimes in. Please on Facebook, we want to know your boo status. Okay, let us cuffing season. Do you believe in cuffing season? Do you ghost people? Let us know. Do you ghost? Do you believe in ghosting, or do you believe in having the full conversation on why this shit, or do you disappear? Casper style. I'd like to hear it. You buy all state insurance, whether you need auto, home, or life insurance. And life insurance is really important in this day and age. Make sure your loved ones don't have to do a GoFundMe to help with the arrangements. Please call 708-599-5100, 708-599-5100. I sent you because it's so important. It's so important to have made for you and your
Listen,
love.
it is. There are no state funds. So
No doubt.
you had better believe that your family is raising money and passing off from get some life insurance, people.
Most definitely.
Anemia's day job. Tell them what you do in the daytime before you hit it.
Well,
During
I'm
the
a funeral
weekends,
director.
I'm a weekend girl.
Hey. And I just came time for the weekend. Yeah, so I'm an actual I'm a weekend. I'm a part-time funeral
That
director.
didn't sound as sexy as the song.
It did not.
I'm a weekend funeral director.
Yeah.
That
So
wasn't-
I do see the importance of life insurance and families. Definitely, I see a lot of families that think they have policy, it has funds, and then there are no funds. So make sure you look out for your family.
All right. Thank you. 708-599. We're talking booze and ghosting. So, which one do you do? How do you do it? Do you have rules? Let me hear your rules. If you have a whole different, have aligned here, I'd love to hear what your ghosting rules are. No, there's no rules. So, let me know. Do you have rules on how you ghost, or do you just really stop responding? Because for me, I'll try like lightly say I'm not interested, and then because I just don't like being mean. I feel
Yeah.
like I don't know any easy way to, and I feel like I'm being mean if I'm honest or my honesty because and I do think people think that you're rejecting them or like them, and they're like, why don't you like me? I got all this stuff and I'm all of this.
That's why you single.
And that's why you single. And then
I'm
they
like,
start being mean to
yeah,
you.
I'm just giving you like it's not you, it's me.
Yeah, I have found that that works. Whatever you say to them, make sure it's. I try to make sure the reason is nothing that could be rebutted.
Yeah.
Well, you can't tell me about me. You can't tell me that you do have enough time, or I try to come up with something that I really have thought it out. But then I realize when I don't feel like doing all that ghosting,
Yeah.
is what's best.
And I'm thinking
I feel
back.
like
Go ahead.
no, I just honestly I feel like women over they are not trying to just be cuffing just to be cuffing for the season. Like they're cuffing like it's almost like they're interviewing, like they're preparing themselves for like the next step, like to see who they're going to be with. Like I think once you get past a certain age, you just start to think about it more seriously, you know?
Yeah.
Settling down more
Yeah,
seriously.
exactly. So they use the cuffing season, you know, it is what it is, as a platform to
And that's
actually,
wrong though, because that's
yeah.
not the
I mean, but
way.
you have to think about how people think these days, you know?
Right.
I mean, I'm saying like like so we talking about cuffing season.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why are people seeing it's probably either a temporary or a long-term thing that they're using to get whatever it is that they're trying to get. So at the end of the day, whether it's short term or long term, if you're 40 plus, I think you're in it because some type of way about this particular individual and you want something more than just season.
So do you think some agree to cuffing when they know they want more, but say I'll start with this, and then if they get the guy that does all the stuff where you meet his family and doing all, they start
Exactly.
reading into that and thinking it's
Yeah.
working. I'm getting more than cuffing out of this, and he just still
Yeah.
wanted he didn't want to
Exactly.
be cuffed.
Yeah.
I've been guilty of that, the bait and switch, where I kind of knew it was a boo situation, but then I start requesting relational type of things of
Mm-hmm.
him to see if he'll bite.
But what
And
if he did bite and he still didn't want the relationship?
I've been told that
I want to spend all my time with you.
and they told me it's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
Our couple. So
I think
yeah,
sometimes people have like a temporary itch that they're trying to fulfill. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So depending on where they at that
And they don't
particular
want to be.
exactly, yeah. Yeah. So it's vice, it just depends on you just gotta know who you're dealing with at the
yeah.
end of the day.
But
Yeah.
they do enjoy spending their time with you because you're fun. I have a good
Yeah,
time with you. Why
exactly.
wouldn't you want to
Exactly.
spend if you have some free time? Know who you're gonna spend it with. Know you're gonna have a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I could see that happening, and then I could also see where the woman would say, "I enjoy." Maybe he may feel more because he's
Mm-hmm.
always available.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
mean,
Exactly.
I could see where it
Exactly.
could get kind of confusing.
Yeah.
Maybe women cuff though if they're not.
Or people.
I don't
'Cause
want to
it's
say
some
women.
guys
Before.
too. It's guys too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
both
don't let
ways.
me.
Like, putting it all on the ladies. I was just, speaking in the same thing. Like we
Yeah.
do the same things. I mean, I'm at a point where, I'm thinking more seriously at this point in my
Right.
life, but yeah, there have been some times where seasonally you've indulged.
Let me open this door a little bit, and then she
like
like,
shorty,
look, cook a whole 5-course meal.
yeah, man,
Let me show you. See if I
I
can
love
move
to
out.
eat. What? You cooked some chili the other day. I'm coming over.
Do you cook for booze? Are you supposed to cook for the booze?
And she's so
'Cause
happy
that
to
sounds like a relationship
come
move.
over. Like you have to. I have actually cooked for you, or I'm cooking for you. Now, if I cook and you stop through, you're more than welcome. I'm not gonna
Say no, this is
Yeah,
not for you.
exactly.
Ron, I do
said-
know women that will like they use that as their edge.
Bait?
Like, well, I can't bake. at
They
all.
do.
I
But you're
bait.
right, bait. You're right.
Yeah, they
You're
be
right.
like, look, I can cook, and the guy always, I don't want your cooking. They be like, oh,
Right.
for
What
real,
man
you
would
can
Right.
really
cook?
say that unless they've tried it and they know they don't want any more?
Right.
But I do think that they would go for it. You cooking
Yeah.
tonight? Yeah, I'm
Yeah, for
coming.
sure.
Won't you come through?
Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. Ron Reed said cuffing season. Has it begun already? Damn, I need to get busy.
Dang, you ain't
Dang,
get
you ain't
cuffed,
get cuffed
Mr.
yet? We
Reed.
gonna get you cuffed before this show is over.
Wow.
Y'all, if you stop the cuffing line, get on the cuffing line.
Get on the cuff line. Call us in. Tell us who you want to cuff. We
Call
might
it
make
in.
Hallelujah.
Let's get the cuff line going.
maybe we can do an anonymous cuff. And he said, she said, well, you can inbox us. Only the administrators get to see that,
Right.
and we'll let somebody else know. Kind
Let's
of like
start that, Nemia.
kind of like a matchmaking thing, and see if we can get some
Cuff
cuffs.
season matchmaking.
Hey,
Hey, we're
So trying to get at somebody to act as your mediator.
yep.
You
We
got
can
to.
do
Are
that.
you in? He said, she said. You got to
Yeah,
join.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
definitely.
Join. He said, she said. It's a
I'm on the
group
hip.
on Facebook. We love to have you. We talk about the same stuff we're talking about now
the
all
time.
week long. We have a good time. If you say, well, I don't got time for a group, you can check out, check in. You ain't got to stay in there all day with us. But just because sometimes you can get in a conversation, be like,
Yeah, you be
who
ready.
you talking to? And next thing you know, y'all like,
That's
or
too much.
I know,
It gets serious
cute.
though.
Yeah.
It can get serious
Mhm.
and it could be playful. So make it what you like.
Like Cyber met some good friends
Mm-hmm.
in the group. Like that when I check in, I'm looking to see like, oh, let's see what they're up to. What kind of crazy like Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's
Kelly's one of them.
I've never met her in real life, but I feel like she one of the homies. Like
I swear we have even have like the regulars that I know, like women look out for Logan. I don't even know who he is. Or he doesn't
Yeah.
even, I think, live in Chicago. But I think the ladies like, or Obi was
Obi.
guys that women like, ooh, he responded. He's all nice. Like, he getting cuffed wherever he is.
Tucson is another one.
Tucson is
Like, they be
another
like,
one.
he's so intelligent.
He's all, I like when heads out. Right. You so
Not
smart.
really.
people.
Logan is the one that stole the dime, man.
Listen.
What does that mean?
No, Blue Street. You know,
Yeah.
it was Martin and Logan. You know, Logan was the
And
So-
what? Oh, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
right. It's all good.
Abort.
Exactly. I'm like, Blue, what? Is this on Facebook? Blue. And I'm thinking Martin Lawrence is like y'all friend. I'm like, you know when Martin, I'm like,
Let me look through.
I haven't seen Martin respond or nothing.
Right.
Y'all already know. Y'all, if you know me, you know my black card got revoked a while ago.
Right.
And I don't know what to do to get it back. I can't even try this. He Black Panther, y'all though. So I do think
Finally?
Whatever.
Did you see it at the movie theater or?
I saw it at the movie theater. Thank you very much.
Okay,
And I didn't even fall asleep. Now would I did see it
did.
twice now.
I did.
I didn't go
I
that
had to
deep.
see it 3
See?
times because the first time the pre-Wakanda celebrations
Oh man.
went too far. So everybody was excited once we got to Wakanda and those and I fell asleep. I woke
I
up.
don't feel bad.
Yeah, I woke up at the very not the end, like the end to so I had to go back. I just could not have my Wakanda black card revoked.
Hey, grab the necklace off your neck.
Right.
Give me this. You ain't earn this.
You ain't
earn this Wakanda necklace, girl.
Nope.
We are talking booze and ghosting here on IntellectualRadio.com. This is He Said, She Said. We're here every Sunday, 2 p.m. on Intellectual. Love to have you. I have on my fashionable jewelry today. I just took my bracelet off though, but my bracelet. I have my wonderful blinger. You can go to paparazziaccessories.com, 213-470, and look for it. I just have a taste, a little appetizer. I have rings, bracelets. Check it. Necklaces come with earrings. $5. Nothing's over $5. Pick something you like in order if you want to say, well, drop it off to me this week here. Besides going on the website and go shopping, it's Christmas time too, almost. I hate Christmas time, I really do. But if you want to buy some inexpensive gifts, this is a perfect way to get that lady something inexpensive. And check it out, Wandaful, WANDAFUL bling.com. come and check it out, paparazzi accessories. Or if you want some extra income, just yesterday I ran into a lady who had on so much paparazzi. I said, girl, you need to be selling this because you are like
The walk-in
a
advertiser.
walking advertisement. So check it out. Get some holiday cash. You can contact me here, 708-223-8953, 708-223-8953.
And and people, you have no idea how important. I'm looking at the jewelry here. They all have backs on the earrings. Only a lady
No, I haven't had one
can appreciate
person, point that
having
out for
backs to earrings, and they all
it's just-
come with earrings with backs. So that's always a plus.
That's some nice pieces. That's some nice pieces.
That's the one of all the advantages of my beautiful paparazzi accessories. Have I heard one person say they have backs on the earrings? So a fabulous
They got backs on their earrings.
added benefit
You should have saw
to
me
it.
this morning. It normally takes me like 5 minutes to find a back that actually fits the earring and keeps the earring on. So that's
You
important.
always have wonderful accessories.
Some boots and some accessories.
Do you know I've had that? I have had a guy come in here. More guys have bought from me,
Right.
and multiple things for multiple women.
Yeah.
He will go, I want this one for her. And I said, oh, you getting this for your... And he was like, well, no, these for 3 different people. I'm like, oh, okay.
Did he get the same pieces or did
No.
he, based
Each
on
one
her
was
personality, he
different.
knew?
One got pink
Good.
for... That's why I thought it
Good
was not separate. I was like... But the cutest $15. It got 3 different for 3 different boobs.
Right.
See, now I'm gonna have
Nothing
to
wrong
tell
with
my
that.
boos. Look, listen, wonderful jewelry.
Wonderfulbling.com.
WonderfulBling.com has what I need to keep me for the full season.
In full season. I'm not trying to break the bank.
We bling, get you got that jam.
Wonderful. Right. We've been talking booze and ghosting. Do you have a boo that you pick up for the season? I just want this person through the holidays. How do you work holidays and cuffing boos?
You want to answer that?
Lou, answer that for us. Do they get to share the holidays with you or the holidays and just check back in when you're home from visiting the relatives?
No, well, you make your stops. You got to make your stops.
You make boo stops. Lou is a player.
Now, what if one of your boos invited you over and she was hosting?
That's fine.
The holiday.
It depends on what category she falls in. It's levels.
There's levels.
It is. I mean, I'm just saying, if like that's what you want, there are levels to it. So it's like if she's playing, that's fine. Okay, out of 11, and maybe maybe I might get a 2:00 in, but a 1:00. But if not, I'll go by the 3, and then I'll hit someplace else.
Are you picking up plates from the booze?
For
like
sure.
Thanksgiving plates?
So I'm getting plates from everybody.
Yeah. I dealt with a guy and we became friends later. And he said he works all holidays because it keeps him.
Yeah.
Because there's no.
Then he doesn't have to say I can't come to your house. They perfect excuses. I have to work.
Everybody gets I have to work.
And he gets time and a half.
He gets time and a half and no drama.
And no drama and time and a half. That is smart.
Go out of town.
We're making our own rules for the booze and the cuffing season, the booze. And let's tell you this: go to work on the holidays, and you don't have to work anything
out. You don't have to work out anything.
And you get time and a half.
Go back to being a boo that night. Well, can he spend a night Christmas Eve?
No.
No.
Your boo can't come over Christmas Eve? It's just you at home.
No.
Why?
We can. Well, like I said,
no Christmas gifts.
You create your own rules.
Okay.
Every boo situation.
Rules.
Right. I mean, you still of the boo. Like you're not waking up that next morning and he's not expecting to open gifts. But I'm just saying, like, exactly.
So the fact that it's Christmas Eve, spend the night, and then
get gone in the morning.
Who wouldn't have to leave on Christmas Day?
Morning. Get your day today.
What did you say, Lou?
The next morning.
I'm saying
to have a
good set her up isn't a gift.
Before, and then the next morning that allows you to set your day up for the rest of the day, the actual holiday.
Oh,
we going to the movies.
Yeah. We're talking booze and ghosting here on He Said, She Said on IntellectualRadio.com every Sunday, 2 p.m. Okay, we are getting the rules down. So for the holidays, is what you guys, as long as your intentions in the beginning,
Right.
or maybe you just said you don't have these conversations, so everything
So like,
is done.
well, yeah, you're not coming to the holidays, nothing. Like, you may come that holiday night when I'm like on my
when
way
you're done
home
for the day.
Yeah, you want to come through, or you want me to stop by, or whatever we're gonna do, but that's after the fact. We're not like getting together that morning for the holiday to embark on this boo day. Like, no.
You're not wrapping all the gifts for all the family members, putting them in the bag, and all going out on the boo journey.
Yeah,
the
no.
Christmas boo journey.
You can help me load the vehicle, like,
and I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. Peace. Go with your family. I'm going with
Do you
my
have
family.
multiple cuffing season boos? Can there be multiples? There can be multiple.
Yeah.
It can.
Word
It
up.
can be.
You
like,
said
yeah,
boos
they're
on
levels.
different levels.
Yeah, so tell us the level.
So they're different levels. So there's some, like you said, they like we talked about, like spending time during the holidays. So there's some boos that you might spend the time with the holidays. Some boos you may not spend time on the holidays. There's a boo that may get a gift, or there are levels. There are levels to the gifts. Like if you
levels to the gift.
Yeah,
it's whether you get the paparazzi $5 boo, or you get the Pandora.
Or
you're the Pandora.
You gotta think like
You're
how
right,
people
though.
think.
Yeah.
Like if you got 3 boos, okay, Eve, I'm kicking with you on Christmas Day, and if I ain't really so, I'm gonna kick it with you on the day after.
Right.
But how is New Year's play with booze?
Oh,
the cuffing season booze.
You gotta be
serious.
with your mate. Like,
yeah.
It's either all or nothing. all
New Year's is
go
the day.
when you with your boys. You go. I'm hanging out with my girls this one.
And you kick it like
no one gets.
I was gonna say that now you may hang out, like go out, and I have one horror story of this where went out for New Year's Eve and like we evened it, and so the end 3 through my phone, I'm sending out the feelers like, where you at? What you doing? But I could not drive home, so I called my old trusty boo and was like, "Can you please come pick me up?"
Old trusty boo.
Yeah, and he came and picked me up, and so he got New Year's Eve, New Year Day, but I was trash.
Yeah,
so like I was no good.
Oh, he was.
So he had to
faithful.
take care of me, but he was an old faithful, so he was a good
So
guy.
he's a friend. No.
Oh, he tried to get his
With
he
benefits.
tried to cash in on his work, but I was trash.
So friends with benefits and cuffing season booze are still different, right? Because friends with benefits last all year round.
So.
Yeah,
all year round. Yeah, no doubt.
And you can benefits. You may go out and do a friendly movie together, and
you're friends.
Meet up for dinner because you're friends.
And no intercourse has to take place with the friends with benefits.
Right.
It doesn't, but what's
helps.
the point of calling it benefits? I think
what is the point of calling it benefits when we're just
probably
friends?
Does. Right, exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Okay.
So it's a no for me for holidays. Like
no holidays, booze, cuffing season booze.
Yep.
Don't enjoy holidays after holidays.
Yeah,
season.
I'm not cooking for booze. Like if I happen to have some leftovers, you're free to it. But I'm not like
you're not saying come over for the holiday.
Good. No, well,
turkey.
Just a win. You're gonna cook something. No, it's gonna be too late.
Mm-hmm.
I got some leftovers from what I cooked, but like I'm not getting up and cookies or nothing.
I'm up for that.
Yeah, no.
Who do you have?
Because it's too much work.
Do they offer? Do you treat the one who offers? So what if she says, I would love to make you tonight some steak and potatoes. Come over for cuffing season, boo. Do you say no, thank you, because that means too much, or no, you're coming for the steak?
I'm there. I'm going over to get some steak.
Even though knowing that she's using this as bait.
You know this is bait
but
for more.
See, I'm a strong individual. Like at the end of the day, I make the decisions whether it's bait or not. You don't have to have bait. If I'm on that, I'm on that.
You don't have to take the bait.
Exactly. You don't have to take the bait.
But is that leading her on?
But she's leading me on with the steak and potatoes.
I'm not leading on. I'm just coming on your led.
I'm the one being led here.
Exactly. I'm being led.
But let me tell you a secret. Let me throw out a boo tip. So there's this little small, well, not restaurant, grocery store. Listen,
right?
Go get you some meat, throw it on the grill. Go get you some sides. You have legit, They got prime rib on their,
and they'll cook it.
They'll put it on the grill for you.
and it's pretty good.
But that's like when you're transitioning. So if you want to do a
Yeah,
romantic
yeah.
dinner,
Transition. Cuffing booze really become a full-blown relationship.
Anything is possible. Like, we're
Are you
adults.
open to it?
It's a like, yeah, I'm open at this point, I'm
Yeah.
open to trying anything at least once.
Then the women should bait,
Yeah,
right?
no doubt.
No?
No doubt. Yeah.
Men should bait.
yeah. I guess you won't know that they're good, legit. Like the booze I have very good potential. Like I would be in a relationship. However, most of them have areas that I'm like are red flags.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
one does not ever want to. Both of them, neither. I'm putting all my business out there. Neither one.
Right. They're watching this.
Yeah.
Well, neither wants a commitment. So I'd rather
Okay.
not try to convince you to commit and then be kind of let down when
they were
don't
very
work out.
honest.
They're
We
very,
have to respect their
and
honesty.
that's the thing. They've been very honest. So I'm almost close to that 40 group. So I'm like, I ain't trying to change nobody's mind.
Exactly.
If this is what you say,
That's what you
until you
want.
tell me otherwise, I'm pulled up.
I think that's a little bit confusing because how do you know the bait isn't just friendliness and the bait isn't trying?
Well, steak and potatoes can turn into steak and potatoes with a couple bottles, or
That's
it's like,
still friendship, no? Yes, no.
well, yeah, it's still friendship, but like I said, like it'll turn into like steak and potatoes with a couple bottles of wine, and then like if you go over there normally to like if this is her bait, if you just eating, you'll
how to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
But
You
if you
know
go
not
over-
how to feed into
exactly.
the bait.
But if you go over and she has steak and potatoes and wine, so it's like
Yep.
a few extra
And the
hours.
steak is done at 5 p.m.
Exactly.
So now you're there an entire day.
Exactly.
Like,
It's like you want to watch a movie, the tone, the mood is set. Like you could we could pick up on everything.
Yeah.
So
I guess you are right.
yeah.
Well, about what? I forgot what I said.
About that whole how you transition and the baiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta boo up to think
Easy.
like to try to
Easy.
will them. Oh, I got these extra tickets.
Yeah.
I got an extra ticket. You want to go hang out?
And now you're going on full dates versus
a
the
whole
cuffing
sneak
season.
date.
Mhm.
A whole I snuck and took you on a date.
Well, it says here that you should be kind. So, as with any other breakup, you should be as positive. At the end of cuffing season. See, they say it's like calling off. Do you call it off,
or ghost this off?
This is where the blues and ghosting happens.
I think it does. It just fizzles out. Like they don't call as frequently, or you don't call,
and you don't,
and
you shouldn't mind because that was the premise of the
You
relationship.
shouldn't be like, you only wanted me for the winter. Like no, it just transitions.
Summer came and you just disappeared.
Now the tulips are out and your phone ain't ringing out. You're not popping.
Do you owe it to the person you're in cuffing season with to be mindful of their feelings? Like if you notice that they're starting to bait you more often and you notice little things that maybe they're starting, owe it to that person to maybe you ghost a little bit so they put it back in perspective or what?
I mean, if you want to keep it in check, I think most definitely you need to
is that being nice? Is it? I mean, is that being
like you are actually mixing a pot of drama to come if you play into you know that they're trying, they're baiting you. You continue. You're just being greedy at that point.
Yeah.
Either pull back or you will have real consequences later.
Because at the end of the day, people have feelings.
Yeah, they do.
So as long as you put it out there, like the guy you said earlier, he said, I said what's good in the beginning. So it's like if he say that, like, you can still cuff and still let them know what it is. That's cuffing because we spending time with one another for that particular time.
I do think some friends tell other, at least ladies, I can't speak for the guy. No, I don't think guys do this, but I don't know. They will say, because if she starts to like him, she has this cuffing season, boo, and they spend more time together than the normal. It's not to call you at 11 after I've been out with my boys. Can I come through?
Yeah.
He's actually at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because do you make plans with cuffing bools or you just pop? It's always a pop up.
It's always random.
It's the mood.
It's how you feel.
It goes by the mood.
Yeah.
So what if the cuffing
moon out and you be like,
ooh, where is he at?
I'm on a boo tonight. Yeah.
He had a couple of gin and tonics.
Yeah.
You like, hey, saw a little show.
Let me say, you go to the bar, people watch the people at the bar.
That's true.
Everybody towards the end of the night is their phone
trying to see what it is. That's so
Guarantee
true.
everybody is scrolling to see
That's so true.
who's gonna let them pop up.
Mean. What if you're on a date?
Hey, you just
These two, these are my. I don't know about Lou. I'm adding you to the socialite. I know Nemia is my socialite.
He rocks and rolls.
You're the male version of Nemia and Dot, because she knows the scene. I mean, social scenes, like the places to go, when to go, but at the same
Next
time,
time you're out at a bar, just pay attention towards the end of the night. Everybody has their phone out and they're scrolling, they texting randomly, and the one person that got that hit, they like, check please. And they have,
I
not
so
waiting
hurt.
for
That's real.
I have left my friends like,
That's real. That's
I'll holler at y'all later.
Oh, well,
bye.
my friends, go girl, go girl. I got something.
I'll talk to you like,
I'm gonna tell you,
Jill Scott.
it was people out for celebrating Halloween.
yeah.
All dressed up. That was
No,
that
was a boo night.
That was a boo night all day. All the inhibitions were gone.
Yeah, and Betty Boop, you can get some of
That was
this
a
Betty
boo
Boop.
night. Yeah.
Getting this Betty
Boop.
You tell your girl to
Wonder
take your
Woman
pictures
tonight.
and stuff, and you send them.
You
Like,
start
I
sending your picture out.
I went to Candy's Dungeon Park. Other kids got
Candy.
pictures from that. Yeah,
Man.
I want to see
like
that.
you need to see. You need to
Man.
see what
You
I.
gotta see what this.
Yeah, because my boots don't see.
On very
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe as a business in the day. And party.
This and day party and I really don't see me out. They see like me in boo attire. If I'm coming down to them, like it's sweatpants and t-shirt to get to their house.
Yeah.
And then like if they coming to me, I'm already in bed attire. So they don't get to see like, oh,
Made
I
up.
saw a boo dress and I was like, no wonder you want boo.
Oh, you the suit and tie.
That's
You like,
real.
no wonder I cuffed you.
I was like, wait a
that
minute.
time.
Man,
I was like, damn, so you can dress. I see you.
Thought about that. You
you
you're
barely
cuffing. They're in their lounging wear for Netflix
Yes.
and chill. And
Yeah.
you rarely see them in their
in their
business
full,
attire.
like
True.
daytime
so
wear.
you gotta sometimes still send your boo.
Yeah.
Because then they get like, oh, all you wear is sweatpants. Like, no, you don't see this.
I clean up good.
I love dress up. Like,
Yeah.
I love to see them dress really nice. You know?
Oh, hey, B.
You know?
This is so
Sexy.
funny. You've
Sexy.
been listening to He Said, She Said on Intellectual. This segment is brought to you. Whether you need auto, home, or life insurance, you are in good hands with Allstate. Call 708-599-5100. Life insurance is most important, and the one thing well insured with their autos and their homes, but not their life. And that's something you really should get with. So 599-5100. Tell Sal I sent you. Tell him that I've known the man over 20 years, and I swear by him, my family good, my home, my auto, and we're working on my life right now. 708-599-5100. So we've been talking about booing here on He Says, She Said on IntellectualRadio.com. And I want to hear your stories. Put it in here. My friends Lou and Ndot have been telling us some of the rules, regulations, and fun of the booze and Goshen. So as far as cuffing, as people find their booze for the season, can you say overall you've only had more than negative? Have you had any negative experiences?
I cannot recall offhand where I've had an unpleasant. Okay, so you talked about transitioning into like a cuffed boo. Like I have to trial run your teas so I don't end up with like a disappointment. So
He has to hug very well.
he has to be a good hugger.
Amongst other things.
Yes. And a good cuddle. Like I like a good cuff.
Cuddle.
So
Yeah,
like
that's
I like
real.
a good cuddle for a couple hours and then like I roll over into my own corner. But like if he's not a physical person, It's just out here. Like if you're not
affectionate,
if you're not affectionate to an extent, like don't try to give me a forehead kiss. Like no,
good night.
Right? You forehead kiss me, we go together now. So if you want to keep,
I misunderstood that. Kiss means more than on the lips.
Yeah, the forehead kisses. That's
endearing.
Yeah, that is.
Have you movie The Best Man?
No, you know I haven't.
Watch The Best Man. That's where this whole forehead kiss kind of came out. We are special. If you hold and kiss my forehead, and I tell people, I've stopped guys in the middle of, if you kiss my forehead, we go together, and they back up. You're not about to bait me. Like you kiss this forehead, and it's a whole lot of forehead. You kiss all this forehead. I got extra forehead. I got all this.
Sometimes I grab the hand. I'll just kiss the hand.
See?
That's sweet too, though, Lou.
Sweet, ain't it? Yep.
You doing that on purpose?
Get the
draw. You trying to get the steak in the. Yeah, he likes the bait. Lou, you trying to trip her up. I'm feeling it.
Cat, though, honestly.
He's just a smooth cat.
I believe in chivalry,
Yeah, that is sweet. Yeah. See, now I would get caught up from that though. If I had a cuffing boo and he was super, super sweet, then I would start thinking, seems like he'd make such a good boo.
Yeah.
And then you have that conversation. So here's the thing.
That's been my problem.
After you have that conversation and you're clear that you don't want more than a boo, do you stop?
Do you stop what?
Booing.
No, because naturally I'm a cuffer just naturally.
Oh, how
you know
sweet!
What I'm saying? But at the end,
I'm a natural cuffer.
No, see, I am. Over the years, is like being in relationships and adjust like how you are towards other people. You can't even though I'm naturally that way. If you're dealing with someone, you can't show other people. You know what I'm saying?
You know who to do it with,
and
who not to do it with.
Exactly.
You're more into it. What if she's not to pretend that they are not falling for it, but they're falling for it and telling their girlfriends, "Girl, he kissed me on my forehead," and you thought nothing of it, but she has gone and told two friends that I got kissed on the forehead, and they're like, "Girl, he likes you. Girl, he likes you more than you think." If you cuffing
someone, like you tell things like, they came over one day, food and drinks and something that they normally don't do. Like you could just tell. You just have to pay attention. Most people don't pay attention. You just got to pay attention.
That's receive versus what's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it's important. You have to pay.
Katie Lowe, my dear fan. We're sisters in media here at IntellectualRadio.com. You can check out and Flow with Katie Lowe. It's Tuesdays at 4:45 here at IntellectualRadio.com. Thank you for checking in. Always love when my He Said, She Said family tunes into the show. I appreciate you all. Ron reads where I've been screwing up the forehead kiss. Damn. Why didn't y'all tell him? See, I'm glad somebody's learning from this today. We're trying to help you out.
I'm not getting any of that.
So yes, they said into the forehead. Well, I knew about the forehead kiss. Thank you to everybody who's also shared the show. Greg Baker, another brother from Intellectual Radio, my fan here Fridays at 1 p.m. The Greg Baker Show. You got to check him out. He always the latest on what's trending in the news. So Ron Reed said, "This is informative. Are there any other kissing spots I need?"
Yes.
I'm with Ron Reed though, because I don't think I do know I love the forehead kiss. So.
No,
that melts me. That is
the forehead kiss, and because it
make you feel like
you can't kiss
secure.
On the back of the neck.
You feel for a woman, it's a spot.
Like, but secure at the same time.
Secure, you feel loved.
Don't kiss me while during the entire booing activities.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying from October to March? No, like forehead.
In the act of booing.
Oh, in the act of booing.
You boo it.
Yeah.
no, literally.
Well, there's another name for it. You're doing the most in the booing.
You're mumming.
Right.
You're mumming.
Like if
you're definitely a perennial now.
Right. Yeah. So if you kiss me, I had a guy that we were talking, and he was saying he was having all these girls, like all his cuff buddies, always wanted to they felt like after being intimate that they went together. I was like, "Are you kissing?" Like, intimately kissing during your intimate moments.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like,
You can't
that's wild.
kiss.
That's wild.
You can kiss, but you can't like
Kiss.
deep kiss.
kiss.
In the booing sessions.
That kiss you be thinking about
Yeah,
2 weeks later.
yeah, right,
Oh,
right.
that is sweet if you think about it.
It's a kiss with a hum behind it.
Right.
Like,
You're like,
yeah.
girl, I want to see you. I
Yeah.
just want to kiss.
you
I do
thinking
think
about the kiss,
kissing is
like,
more intimate.
It is.
Raylan Tony Alexander said 100, 100, 100. They definitely keeping it 100. I'm learning today. These are definitely the experts on this topic. I appreciate you all. We're all learning today. So we are talking booze and ghosting here October 20th on He Said, She Said.
on he said
She said at
Vampire.
2 p.m.
I don't know what
I don't know what
She's-
that is. That's my Halloween voice.
Halloween voice. That's what she's
Halloween
scared the
voice.
kids.
Away.
Yeah.
Ghosting.
Why you say that? What's the WTF, Ron? Tell us what that is for.
I think that goes back to me saying like we can't kiss.
And
Is
he
that what
said,
you're
"Am I
talking about,
screwing
Ron?
up?" Okay, so the kissing I get because it's more intimate. I know this sounds crazy, but it seems like a very intimate thing to do with someone.
And I'm not
that's
saying
very
avoid
from October to
kissing,
March.
Period.
The forehead, avoid.
Just pull back. Yeah, avoid the forehead.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Most
pull
definitely.
back on the
No boobs get
on
the forehead kiss.
how much
You,
and
you
how
serious
deep.
if you're kissing on the forehead.
Ron,
We
this
are
stuff that
not.
can't be
This
real.
can't. Listen.
This is real. We're
Man,
not
that's
making
real.
this up,
That's
Ron.
real, fam.
There are rules. I'm telling you,
Ron, you go
can
together
Google
with some
this.
people and you don't even
He
know.
don't even know it.
Look,
You go
look
together.
at the women that
You
you're
got some
having the
boobs.
drama with, and I can guarantee
The
you
one
don't
who-
open yes,
those are the ones
Yeah.
that you have booed up
and didn't even
the
know.
wrong way.
Yeah, you from a platform. So then,
But
question:
is it really cuffing though? Because it's like if you like you dealing with them during that season and you like intimate with them, like technically it really is your your boo.
Yeah,
But it's your seasonal boo.
it's your seasonal.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
your
know,
mom
I know it's
boo.
your seasonal boo.
The mom.
So
So
how
with
do
the
you
mom.
have you ever transitioned anybody out of
Yes.
being a boo to a now she your woman?
Good question. I need
Um,
to hear that from the Facebook people as well. Let me know. Have you ever transitioned the cool into a full relationship? Let me hear how your relationship started. Have you ever done that?
I've not successfully done it.
Nah, I don't think so. Not that I can recall.
Yeah.
Or a cuffing season boo, the way you treated me wouldn't make me want to actually have a full blown. If you only called me at 11, why would us even something slightly wrong with the cuffing boo? You are type to totally be in a relationship.
In my situation, that's it. But like Lou was saying earlier, that he's just you see those qualities and you may be like, okay, shot.
Yeah.
But I've not, and it's not because he's treated me any kind of way. It's just the person has explicit
that they don't want a relationship.
They don't want a relationship.
Yeah.
And you keep your feelings and
you already know what it is.
you know you don't. You're not going to be hurt by this. And no matter how chivalrous he is, you have good time. You guys have fun at Mariano's, enjoying the piano player
Mariano's
and the prime rib
and the $5 drinks.
Get wine. You can go there in the midday.
You can get your $5 proper for your $5 drink, a whole $20 holiday. WandaFoBling.com. Get the accessory. In fact, bring her a necklace. Take her to Mariano's. What a beautiful night. See, then I want to cuff you more than cuff you though. Buying her jewelry. Does that say more? Lou, have you ever bought gifts for the cuffing season, boo?
Yeah, for me, anything
you are
is possible.
See, you're tricky. You're gonna get the women all caught up because they're gonna see a relationship.
Like
with
I said,
you.
this is normally who I am as an individual. Like just a nice guy. But at the end of the day, I had to realize, like I was in a relationship on, and she told me like these women aren't being nice to you just to be nice to you. Like it's a setup, Like you can't just be nice to everyone.
I do
even
believe
though you want to, you have to,
You got to will it on
Yeah,
in.
I
exactly.
do believe sometimes nicety is bait. I
Yeah,
do
yeah,
think
I
they.
agree with particular situation is who I am as an individual.
I mean, for
And
women,
sometimes they get because they don't have these
it's
conversations or we
misleading.
don't have these
Yeah.
conversations. They really even talked about it. We just kind of,
That you're nice to. You have an intimate relationship, so why wouldn't you want to be nice and open doors? You care. It's not like you don't care.
right. It's
Yeah.
not naturally that I don't care for anyone. I care for everyone. So just because we're in this cuffing season, just because I'm being nice to you, doesn't necessarily mean that like I'm into you in that way. Just because I'm being nice, there's some people out here that just genuinely are nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been talking. Boo. He says she said on intellectual radio. And so ghost either not. I haven't found
Yeah.
reading my little comments here on Facebook. And if you're on Facebook, thank you for chiming in, Ron Breed, Katie Lowe, Greg Baker, for being a part of this. I appreciate that and adding to the conversation, Kelly Renee. So it seems like the art of ghosting is not it's not ill intended, or it's not really to spare.
Yeah. Exactly.
I would totally agree that it is one of those. It's a non-confrontational way of
Yeah.
Is
sparing
it
feelings.
passive?
It is very passive
It is.
approach
It is. It
because
is.
you are not. But in the meantime, you really are hurting the person's feelings.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah, that's
I've been
real.
ghosted, and I'm like, why isn't he responding to my text? Like, then you start, and then you're like, well, at the very minimum, you can text me back and say
Mhm.
you don't want to be bothered, but don't string me along and not respond. Get hurt.
Won't your feelings get hurt anyway if I say
At
it?
least I know you don't want to be bothered.
Now I could respect that more so than someone just like not respond. I guess with silence.
That's mean. I do
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
silence can
Exactly.
be
That's
kind of
me.
cruel.
But you get it though. At the end of the day, you have to know like the terms. Like
Yeah.
And
And I'm
today says why when asked why do people ghost, they say people who ghost are primarily focused on avoiding their own emotional discomfort, and they aren't thinking about how it makes the other person feel. The lack of social connections to people who are met online also means that they are dropping out on someone's life. Never thought of how my ghosting may make them feel.
Mhm.
I think I'm sparing them, but am I
Mhm.
not? So that's wrong. The ghosting thing is wrong.
Nah, I think that
well, I can say that the moments that I've ghosted has been because of selfish reasons because I don't want to have
exactly. I was about to say.
um converses of how they're going to receive it. It's been more like I don't want this confrontation. It is uncomfortable. It's just easier just not to respond.
Right.
Oh, we.
And I recently ghosted someone, but it was because he sent a penis picture. And he was like, "Did I mess up?" And I was like, "You're an adult. You should know whether you messed up or not."
Now, to me, that he could probably deduce. You didn't say, but if he did the math equation
Oh,
and
it took
then
him a little
talking
bit.
a lot to send the inappropriate picture to not hearing the inappropriate.
Picture was like not up to
Or
par.
was not
Like you
adequate.
ruined your boo shot before you even got your
You
shot.
said the picture was weak, huh?
That is funny.
You were coming up short on your picture. Sorry. Turn off.
That's funny.
So I think you should be adequately. You got to know what you're working with before you send those.
Right. So I back to ghosting, but in booing, I think I would have a hard time being in a relationship with someone who boo it because now like
You think they're booing?
are
other
you still
people?
booing other people?
Yeah.
Would you trust that person that especially someone like you, Lou, who made that person feel so special in the
Right.
little time you had with them, that they weren't doing this with someone else because they can do it so effortlessly?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, that's who I am as an individual. But if we're in a relationship, you know that we're in a relationship because the things that I do as a boo, like amplify like by 100. So it's like you gonna really feel special if you think you feel special. No, it's the truth
Right.
though. You
I'm
know what I'm
laughing at
saying? So
So our pictures okay. pictures are okay for your boo. Like for cuffing season, it's legit. Like we were just saying earlier, every now and then you got to send them a know like you clean up well. And then first you have if like money shots are okay. Before you
say you ask how do you feel about a money shot, and then next thing you
you ask like you want a picture like
Ron last night
to send you this.
Well, how do you feel if I say no?
Yeah, I think you should be okay. It's not a rejection of you, especially if you're a boo.
Right. Hey, Ron, the last night was the perfect night to send those pictures.
Why?
It was
Halloween. So it may not even be yours as a costume.
And it depends on the hour. You can always be like, I was drunk.
Exactly.
You blame it on the alcohol.
You could have got away with it last night.
So, for actual TV purposes, Wanda, there is a show called Black in Chicago.
It is.
And one of the personalities who's a tattoo artist out of the city of Chicago turned rapper was caught sending a video to a boo. Now he claimed that he was taking a picture and was sending it to a girl that he was trying to get. Him and his girlfriend were on the search for a threesome. But the conversation piece was he took a video of his anus. Yeah.
Exactly.
So the question was like, man, are you sending this to a woman? A picture of your anus? Like, no, thank you. Now she's a woman. Well, and they have the video too. So it's a video and it's a picture, and he does a frontal, and then he opens his legs and
oh my,
records his.
Nina is welcoming future segments we're gonna have of Ratchet TV. Come up with a name for it of our check-in to what's on.
It's just television.
It's just television.
It's just television.
But it's crazy.
Wow, that's not right.
There's one young lady on Instagram, and she was showing like how like people who do anal have like what do they call warts, and so they pulled out like about a pound of warts out of them.
You could pull out warts. Get on this. We on booze and ghosting. Y'all go.
Well, we were talking about pictures. So
Ron was talking back to pictures because y'all scaring me now.
So I think that pictures could get the party started, but it has to be with somebody you fully trust. It can't be a fly by night because way beyond the scope of what you can control. So you have to make sure that this is somebody that you fully trust and not just a boo thing. Or like, I mean, the new thing too is people do send pictures via Snapchat because supposedly they disappear after so many seconds or so many. So there's no evidence, but we still don't know that to be true, that it just self-destroys. So we don't know. Do you have to know
that the person is receptive to pictures? So you ask. Oh, I don't know why. I think if somebody said, "Do you mind if I send you?" That to me is enough to be creepy enough.
I think it starts off with sending like appropriate.
Well, it's not that, but you be like, let me see.
Asking is different than someone asking you, "Do you mind if I send you an inappropriate picture?"
Yeah, no. You don't ask about the inappropriate picture, but you ask for a picture.
Yeah, like
you just don't take it on yourself. But don't send a picture.
You just be like, "Hey, send me a picture." You know, ain't nothing.
And leave it on them what
type of picture they send.
Exactly. Exactly. Like,
but
you got some that ask you like, "Well, what kind of picture?"
The door is your imagination.
The door is open and you can go where you want it to go. Okay. Well, no, don't. I think that's weird. Cannot send, but I'm not the one actually who wants to send you clean. I think you got to know your clientele. You got to know who you're working with.
You got to know.
I hate when I start getting a full roll. Like I don't care. Okay, you wear a suit. Okay, you wear a tie. Okay, stop. I didn't ask you for.
That's why you only do it every now and then, just to remind them. Because I'm not social media friends with none of like my boo things.
Is that
that should be most definitely.
That is a rule.
Really?
Yeah. Our personal lives do not
intertwine.
We have
mutual
a friend
friends.
with benefits, so now we're friends.
Oh wow!
To begin
Ron,
with,
are you learning anything? What have you come up with?
Well, I'm my
see
booze
that.
about
Bro was
I don't
lying.
even think
about
you
the
should
show.
do you think you should be friends if you're actually in a relationship on social media?
You got to speak in the mic.
I said, do you think that you should actually be friends if you're in a committed relationship on social media?
With old booze?
Just in general.
Oh yeah, should you too? If you're in a relationship with your
Yeah,
you to be
I
friends.
yeah.
No,
I don't think so either. I think if you
I
really
don't
trying to
have
build
to be,
something
'cause-
I
solid,
don't
I
have to
think
be,
that
yeah.
you shouldn't be. Yeah.
but if you tell me, then I
Right.
don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
like.
Yeah, you
You can't be my friend. You
but
like,
I
wait a
just
minute
need to
now.
know that you're mature enough to know that it's social media and
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
don't take things out of
That's true.
context
That's true.
and
And be
you don't look at
inappropriate.
you're not looking to see who's liking my picture, who gives me the heart
That's too
eyes.
much.
You're not reading into that and
That's
coming
too
home with a
much.
comment. Why do put heart emojis on? Like
Right.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
Well, he's your friend on
Because I look
Facebook.
good on the picture.
You didn't do it.
Right. What was your heart emojis at?
Exactly. Step your game up. Fool.
You do read into that, like,
do.
oh, that you looked into,
Man,
you liked
be in
my
that-
picture, so you
be in
like
that
me.
feeling.
I know
You hear me?
people that will follow, like find out who, because now it used to be that the emojis would just be on there. Now they tell you who put what
Emoji.
emoji.
So
The
put the heart.
emoji and then go to that person's page and like
He
Yeah.
hearted
Trying to see
this, so
where they
therefore
were.
he likes
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
He hearted. So now, unfortunately, how people are, I'm not gonna like. I don't.
And I just recently did that. I'm thinking about it. So there's this guy on Instagram. And I follow him because he's a single dad. He lost his fiance giving birth, which is a new big issue that they're talking about with minority women and how dangerous it is to give birth. That's a topic for another day. But it has began to mention this other woman. And so I just followed the hashtag to her page to see if he appeared, so I can make the connection if they go together. And I think they go together. So yeah, people, I'm guilty of it.
What it is.
I got time in the morning when I'm getting ready for work to
Come up
follow
on
the emoji.
Yeah, people.
Yeah,
do
so
that.
so people do that. People do
definitely
track
do that.
how you respond, who sent the heart emoji.
Yeah.
It means more to some people than
They do
others.
research.
And I think
Yeah.
you just don't know who it means
It's
something
serious.
to. So God, I don't go by these. You gotta, I don't know if you know who is serious about it, but I say, oh, he liked a lot of my pictures. I'm like, does that mean something to you? I mean, it means more
Yeah,
to
it's
some
To
people
some,
than
but
others.
not
To
others.
some,
Yeah.
I think like it all boils down to just being secure and knowing who you are as an individual. Like, at
That's
the end of the
important.
day,
Everything
it is
in life is
everything.
being secure
Yeah,
with yourself, and
exactly.
that means the most. We've been posting here on he says radio.com, and it's been interesting. I think I've learned a lot. Season, I don't know if I knew all the rules, so I'm very excited now to know I don't know if excited. I
See?
feel informed.
You ready for the season?
I am not ready for the season.
I am not ready for
the season, but I'm definitely. So, how does someone let someone know that they are putting them in the running for cuffing?
Listen, I was just about to say the
Step your
same thing.
game up.
You say things like you put out fillers like, so what? I like to cuddle, and if they respond to cuddling, then they're open to it, and you put out there what if you're looking for a relationship or if you're not. I just want somebody to enjoy and not.
I get it now. Well, it's because you do it in casual conversation.
Yes, you put it all.
You've put it all out there, so
Yes.
you don't have to have these conversations because you let it happen kind of organically. I'm not looking for rules, and then they go back. So I see you actually kind of do have a conversation.
Yeah.
Without,
If I am looking for something, then I put it out there. I'm looking for a relationship.
Sometimes I do it like third party. I was like, this, that, and the other, just to see their response.
Yeah.
And like a lot
I
of
don't
times,
know how that works. Say that again.
So a lot of times, third party. What I mean by that is like, you can say like a friend of mine in this particular situation. This is what happened. And you could just see how what their response is to that particular situation.
They're like, no, I would never do that. And you okay?
Of how they think and what they're on, without even coming to the spot, that you may not get that same answer. So if you just ask them in that way, you can get the answer kind of, to kind of guide you in the direction that you need to be in.
I get that. That makes sense. Ron, where you at? Ron, what do you think to this? Ron is joining us on Facebook. Whether you're joining us on Spreaker, appreciate you all as you listen to the show. Goes. Did you guys go to any?
Woman wants to see that.
What did you say?
He was with the picture. What woman wants to see that?
Oh.
The other money shot.
Oh no,
Oh,
no! I have
man,
never heard of that in
That's
my
crazy.
lifetime until right now.
World is
And
bananas.
I'm gonna say God
Suspect.
Yeah, for sure.
if I had one,
Most
he's at the
definitely.
top. I don't know who he is. But as we start our It's Just TV segment,
It's just TV.
It's Just TV.
Just TV.
segment. I feel
TV.
we have had actually some black people from Black Ink here on Intellectual Radio. So I don't know people. So I'm gonna have to get names later. I'm not going because now I'm really curious. To
You
the
should
names.
have him back.
And he
to
was here
explain
just a
his
couple
stance.
weeks ago. I don't know if it's him or not, so I don't want to put that out
If
there.
he raps,
But he
then
was
yes.
here. I don't was he a rapper? I have to ask our super producer. Do you remember? We've had
He
some
has a
here.
song called
That's a dope
Four.
song.
I
It
don't want to
is.
start no
It's a dope
rumors,
song.
so you wouldn't hear it here on
I mean, it's not a
IntellectualRadio.com.
rumor.
But he's
It's
been
on
here.
the show that we see him sending the video, so it's not a rumor about the video.
Okay, but that is this particular
that is
guy
this
that's
guy.
been here on
Yeah.
Intellectual
He
Radio,
like,
and it was his friend next to the
Oh,
ink
no,
on
but,
the chair.
Right,
I am not gonna put that on you. He's like, it wasn't me. We had some Black Ink people, participants, or people on that reality show here on IntellectualRadio.com. I don't know if it was you or not, but we're gonna find out more. And when we start It's Just TV, fine. Cha-ching. So we've been talking booze and ghosting, and thank you everybody who has chimed in. I so appreciate you. Nemia, how can they find you if they'd like to find you and talk more and get ready for if you want to be part of that segment? Nemia is in charge of the It's TV that much.
I got 8 shows. I do Ratchet Sundays and Ratchet Mondays. Ratchet Sunday person, you know, Eyes of Atlanta, along with Married to Medicine, has been giving them a run for their money.
Married to Medicine.
Yes,
Wow.
Married to the Rap. On Mondays, you had during the week you had Black Ink Crew. You had the Love and Hip Hop series normally comes on Mondays. So you got Ratchet Television.
right.
And listen, it does not mean that you are unintelligent.
No,
It
not
doesn't
at
mean
all.
you are ignorant. It
Not
just
at
means
all.
that you just
It's
like
just TV.
yeah,
just
you
TV.
under
Sometimes it's out.
Yeah, all day.
Mindless entertainment.
Mindless.
You don't have to
It's
think.
all-
pure
Yeah, it's nothing wrong
foolishness
with
in
it.
it, and I laugh
Yeah,
quite often. But it does bring up some good.
it does. It does.
Hey, are we acting like these
Yeah.
ladies, or you know,
Oh, just the situations are rather major situations in everyone's life. So that's going to be
Right.
coming to you, right, Nemia?
Yes,
Nemia's going to be bringing
so
that
if
out
you want
there
me to
in
check out a Ratchet show, let me know. Because or you might be able to come on and talk
Talk
about
to
your
Nemia. She's it's just TV.
It's just TV. So I mean, he said, she said, so you can always inbox there. You can slide.
I don't care about just slide.
I got slid today.
Uh-oh, I want to hear more about
in the
slid
inbox
in the
today.
inbox.
Right,
He
right.
shot his.
Real.
And then you can reach me. I am Nemia on Facebook, and then Cricklin_girl on Instagram. Now, Instagram gives you like the full anemia. I'm tapering off a little bit on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook, just because, you know, life, professional life happens. And that. My dungeon party pictures are on Instagram. They not on Facebook.
I'm going to. I want to see it. I'm just nosy because I'm gonna be going now to Instagram.
Right.
So, Lou, how do we
Yeah.
contact you? What do you have going on?
Oh, so I'm into construction. I build houses, rehab, insurance claims, 203Ks. So if you need any projects, you definitely can reach out. Travel, Fresh Out Lou on Instagram, and on there's another ML Construction Group. All the beautiful pictures you need, anything feel free to reach out, inbox me.
I love it, and I'm going to make sure. Please, that you get life, auto, home, and life. Please call Allstate Insurance, and the number is 708. Get your pen right now, quick. I'm gonna wait 1 second. 708-599-5100. 708-599-5100. Tell Sal I sent you. Say, Wanda B told me to call you. Get some life insurance. Can I get some quotes, some rates? Please reach out to Sal, 708-599-5100. And if you want to get ready for the holidays and you need some extra bling to pop that outfit,
This
you
necklace
want
she has on is
the perfect. I thought it went
It's
with my today, but we have something for everyone. So go to Wonderful, WANDAFUL Bling BLING.com and check out. We have something for everybody. Gold, silver. It's all nickel free. So that's important. Everything's $5. It's fun. It's fabulous, and it's only $5. Holla for you. Also, if you want to reach me, I'm Wanda B on Facebook. Wanda B, just like the bzzz, like a real B. B-E, Wanda B on Facebook. Let me know if you'd like to be a guest on the show. You like Joy said. And I love for you to come back here. The same place, the same time. We're here 2 p.m. He said, she said, IntellectualRadio.com.
Keeping it real for real. Keeping it real with Wanda B. All inclusion, no confusion. He said, she said, clearing up the drama with Wanda.